This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 1117 Herbert Avenue, Los Angeles, California, 90063. Today is April 1st, 2022. We're performing a video waste and sewer line inspection through a 3-inch cast iron waste line cleanout located in the crawl space just underneath the house. And this is our 3-inch cast iron waste line. And this is underneath the house, and this comes up out of our crawl space and goes towards our living room area. And what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and zero out our camera monitor here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to continue to push out and attempt to push all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. So again, we're dropping down. Again, we've got a little bit of water, a little bit of a belly here in this area. We're going to just continue to push out. It does appear to be cast iron waste line. So again, we're just going to continue to push out. What we'll do is, again, attempt to push all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. So right now we're still in our cast iron waste line. Dropping down. Cast iron waste line does have some buildup, scaling. That's pretty much a period of the cast iron waste line. So again, we're going to pause here for a moment. It does appear that we transitioned to what appears to be vitreous clay. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area. David.
What?
You gotta push back to where you were at. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and it is on the left-hand side of the house, up against the house on the concrete. We did mark it with a red crayon at 2 foot 3 inches deep. So again, this is where the cast iron transition outside the house and transition to our sewer line. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. As we drop down, we transition into vitreous clay. So again, we're going to go ahead and continue to push out. We'll make a little bit of a turn. And again, we're just going to continue to push out. Got a little bit of an offset in that joint there. We're going to pull back just a little bit. Got an offset in that joint there from about the 12 o'clock going down to about the 6 o'clock area. So again, we'll just go ahead and continue to push out. And we'll make a little bit of a turn. And we got a short section of black ABS sewer pipe. It does appear to have an offset there from about the 11 o'clock going down to about the 3 o'clock area. So again, we'll continue to push out, and we'll pause here for a moment. It does appear that we do have an opening there, so we'll pause here for a moment. We'll locate that area. Okay, what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. As we pull back, we'll locate that area at 34 feet on our camera monitor. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. Again, it does appear that we transitioned to what appears to be black ABS sewer pipe. So again, we're just going to continue to push out. And we're transitioning back into vitreous clay. And as you can see, pull back a little bit. As you can see in this area here, we do have an offset from about the 9 o'clock area going around to about the 3 o'clock area. And we do have a little bit of root intrusion coming in that joint there as well. So you can see right around the 12 o'clock area, there is an opening, and that is our test tee. That's right around the curb area. So we're going to push in just slowly. And again, as you can see in this area here, we do have some root intrusion, and as you can see there's an opening there right around the 12 o'clock area. So again, we're going to continue to push out. We're dropping down. Again, we got more root intrusion. So again, we're going to continue to push out. We're going to make a little bit of a turn. We're going to pause here for a moment. I'm going to get a little bit of water running just to help push out. So I'll pause here. Okay, we went ahead and ran a little bit of water. It's going to utilize this water to try to help us push out and possibly get all the way out to our city sewer tie-in. I'm going to pause our mic here for a moment. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and it is on the right-hand side of the house, just at the bottom of the hill, next to the sidewalk, and we did mark it with a red crayon at 7 foot 4 inches deep. And again, we're unable to push past this point due to the large root intrusion and the number of turns. So we're going to pull back slowly. And again, as you pull back, you can see that we do have fairly large root intrusion. So we're going to pull back just a little bit. And we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, again, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back slowly. And as you can see, we do have a fairly large root intrusion in this area. So again, as I mentioned, with the number of turns in the large root intrusion, we're unable to push past this point. So again, we're just going to pull back slowly. Again, as we pull back, we're going to pull back into another root intrusion. And again, right at the top there, you can see at the 12 o'clock area, this is our test tee, and that's right around the curb area. So again, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And as you can see there as well, we do have a large offset in that joint from about the 9 o'clock going around to about the 12 o'clock. And as we pull back, we transition back into what appears to be black ABS sewer pipe. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. Again, it does appear that we do have an opening there, which appears to be a 3-inch. But again, we're going to pull back. We did see another, what appeared to be an opening a little bit further back, and we're going to pull back and locate that area. So again, we'll just continue to pull back.
We don't check for locks, but it's good to know that locks are not a lock. Okay.
So again, we'll just continue to pull back. And right here in this area, we'll pull back just a little bit. Right there, Nathan. Pull forward a little bit. Right there, we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area.
Do something called recall check.
Okay, we went ahead and located this area at 3 foot 3 inches deep on the right-hand side of the house, on the hillside. And we did mark it with an orange flag, so we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And again, as you can see, we do have a large offset in that joint as well. Transitioning back into our vitreous clay. And again, another large offset in that joint as well, from about the 12 going down to about the 6 o'clock. So again, we're just going to pull back slowly. Make a little bit of a turn.
What is this faucet?
And transitioning back into our cast iron waistline. And we're just going to continue to pull back. Our cast iron waistline does appear to have quite a bit of buildup and scaling debris throughout, but again, it is period of the house. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back.
Oh, I hear it.
Yeah, you were very, very lively. You hear it?
Yeah, we'll just continue to pull back. And we're going to continue to pull back, and we're going to pull up and out of our clean out. And that will conclude our video waste and sewer line inspection.